Hello, y'all. How's it going? This here is another StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm stream. Last time we got through Xeris, and that was it. And tonight we're continuing from there. Pretty cut and dry, not that much to say. Up top, I suppose. Other than maybe a few pieces of table setting, I guess I can say like I'm still pretty sick. I'll say today I have a new symptom, headache. Kind of a rough headache situation going right now, but it's not that bad. Not so bad that I can't play StarCraft II, Heart of the Swarm. I think. I'll also say I have upgraded my setup just a bit. I got a second stream deck for the desk area, so I no longer have to move my stream deck that's over that way by the couch. Hang on, let me just. I can. You know what I can do? I can, I can, I can move the camera to show like. See that stream deck that's on the couch? I don't have to move that over to here anymore. When I want to use like stream deck stuff, I can just have one specifically for being at the. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, this is all the way zoomed out. Okay. I can have another stream deck here that's just off camera and you can't see it, but look here, see? It's another stream deck. It makes things a little more convenient to have two of them, so I don't have to move things around, and also whenever I go back to the desk doing a regular stream, it's not like a inconvenience at all. It's actually quite nice. Center myself, please. So tonight, that's all I had to say up top. I'll say we had a lovely stream yesterday, quite a long one. Well, pretty normal, honestly, all things considered. Even though it was the last of 3 extra live streams, and we did play, 4 hours of Mario Party 8. That's actually a normal amount of Mario Party to play, at least for me. Compared to the previous streams where it was just like 11 hours of Mario Party. Basically, I had committed to playing 50 turns of 8 Mario Parties, and I was only able to get through 7 of them in 2 subsequent streams, so that left 1 to be on its own stream, and, it was a whole thing. I'm just gonna, real quick, I just realized before I started, I forgot to, look at the temperature, the thermostat, so I'm gonna go mess with that for a second, and then we will begin. No other thoughts for Thursday. I will say one more thought maybe on Thursday. I am maybe thinking maybe something a little subdued, considering I am still pretty sick, and I don't know if I'm gonna be all the way recovered by Thursday. How about Thursday? All we do is just a little bit of an N64 online stream where I check out the snowboarding game, I check out the Harvest Moon game, maybe I poke in with Jet Force Gemini. I've played Jet Force Gemini on stream before, and, I have remarked this is a weird game, I don't really love it. I have made those remarks before on stream, so I don't know if we need to do that again, but that's my thought for Thursday. Still pretty tentative, though. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go check the thermostats, and then we will begin. All right. You know what? I should also grab some paper towels just in case I end up coughing a bunch and need to, do a thing. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Got that all ready to go. I believe I am good to go. Let's go ahead and get into the swing of things. Where we left off, we had just finished Xeris, like I said, right up top. And we have two choices here. Either to go to Skygeirr Station, which is where we will meet a certain someone.
One of our broodmothers in the Kaprulu sector is picking up a strange psionic signal.
A strange psionic signal that belongs to someone.
Seek to topple Manx. His alien soldiers, the hybrid, are your greatest threat. If you wish to stop them,
This way.
meet me at these coordinates.
If the Dominion is controlling hybrid, our invasion of Korhall will fail. This lab must be destroyed.
So we can either go check out what's going on with him, which, anyone who played, Heroes of the Storm may recognize. That is the Heroes of the Storm character, Stukov. Very fun character to play in Heroes of the Storm. Fun support that situation. We could head over there, or we could go do Dominion space.
Into Dominion space and begin searching for the Terran ship.
Yes.
Hyperion. You
Now,
wish their help
yeah.
in finding the Terran Jim
Now,
Raynor.
last week we just had a quick peek at these and went, wow, there's no new units for the Dominion space one. And then, I think after I ended the stream, I realized, this is the Terran mini campaign. There was a Protoss mini campaign in the first campaign. The Terran campaign had a Protoss mini campaign. This Zerg entry has a Terran mini campaign, in a very similar fashion. So I was thinking, let's start off by just, let's first just poke around here, make sure we've done everything. And yeah, we did everything before we ended the stream last.
The powerful essence of the primal pack leaders has
That's
awakened
right.
a new column.
And we've chosen which ones that we like from that new column. We've done everything we can. How about, I'll tell you what's happening right now. We're going to go to Dominion space. We're going to do the Terran mini campaign. And I think there's going to be some fun, new Terran units and whatnot that make this mini campaign fun. And maybe there'll be some mixing of the two,
Picking up some kind of reading.
Warning, psionic waveform detected.
Here we come.
Pale, unclassifiable.
That's not good.
Kerrigan, what happened to you?
There's no time. Listen carefully. Jim is alive, and I can't find him. But you can. Hack the Dominion network and figure out where they're holding him.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
How can we trust her? Valerian, if there's even a chance that Jim is alive, I'm going after him.
That's right.
The Dominion security network will prove difficult.
Only one man can hack that network. Colonel Orlan. And he's being held prisoner by Mira Han.
Two characters from the previous campaign.
Is she a friend of yours?
Not exactly. It's complicated. Let's just get this done.
Find him, Matt. We both owe it to him.
Little stuffy, I'll say. Oh. Well, let me just get the tracking back on. I like it when my camera tracks me. It's fun to me. Okay, here we are in the mini campaign. Let's just have a look at the next mission
Hack
and...
the Dominion's restricted network. We need the best decryption expert out there. Colonel Orlan. Unfortunately, he's being held captive by Mira Han, one of the meanest and craziest mercenary leaders alive.
Pretty sure these missions are all Terran missions. So we'll be playing as the Terrans. That said, in the meantime, we'll be hanging out with our Zerg posse and talking to everyone in turn. I almost regret... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take backseat. I'm going to do a take backseat real fast. Because I did not consider that I would be talking to my regular Zerg buddies as we went on this mission. So, I'm going to take backseat. I'm going to take that back. Let's undo. I want to go pick up Stukov because I think he'll have some interesting perspective on this whole working with the Terrans thing.
One of
Okay,
our
that's what we're gonna
brothers
do.
in the Caprulu.
Yes, I like that idea a bunch. The last time we got like a mini campaign, we went on it immediately, and you know, that was fun. But we don't have to do things the same way each time. We can do things in different ways for each of these campaigns. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, my head.
My queen, the infested Terran who contacted you waits over there. He claims to know you.
That's right, it's Stukov.
Who are you?
It's Stukov.
You do not recognize me? I am Alexis Stukov. We were enemies once.
Well, we both seem to be Zerg now.
Indeed, and we share a common goal, the destruction of this facility. It is here that Mengsk breeds the hybrid, combining Protoss and Zerg DNA to create monstrous creatures of immense power.
Then we'll destroy this facility together.
That's right. Stukov's now on board. He's our new buddy.
Contact the brood mothers. Tell them to bring their leviathans to this system.
They're gonna bring Leviathans to this
Unleash their
system.
broods upon the station,
No. Zagara and I will lead our broods in the assault.
so the other broods will simply hold in orbit.
Yes.
I want them nearby. After we destroy this station, we're going after Jim.
Okay, she knows what's coming next. You know, the other one that we didn't choose, that's next. For sure. Plugged in, you know, confirmed. Whatever. I will say, by the way, it hasn't been that long since the last stream, and I did a lot of cards on the last stream. I do not have anything prepared for this stream as far as things to talk about, which is fine because StarCraft is so demanding. It's hard to find time to talk about things anyhow, so we might as well be focused on the game in front of us.
This is the source of Mengsk's hybrid? Just getting inside is going to be an achievement.
What's so hard about it? Just big metal. We could just sink it. Can we not just sink it?
The infested
Maybe we can't just sink it.
I have never seen his like. He is powerful, but closed off. Where is he from?
Russia.
From Earth. A few years ago, they sent an invading force here. I remember it. I destroyed them.
As it should be.
I thought Stukov was killed. I heard reports that he'd been resurrected, that he'd been infested, then cured. If he's been a prisoner here all these years, anything is possible.
Yep, so that's what's up with him.
They have much essence in that lab. I can feel it.
This isn't just about
Yep,
getting rid
taste
of
the
a
essence.
threat, is it? Why are you helping me?
They held me here for many years. I survived experiments, torture.
How'd you get aboard the ship then?
Now I will see.
How'd you get out?
You were
Doesn't
the
matter.
only one I could think of with the power and will to aid me.
He's a cool dude.
Infested, held captive, experimented on and hunted. We have some things in common.
I guess he's probably also from, like, this, you know, Brood War or whatever. You know, maybe people know, like, his plots. He probably had a plot. What's up, Abathur?
Stukov, fascinating.
What's up? Yeah.
Implications disturbing.
How so?
Modifications of Stukov, second only to modifications of Primal Queen of Blades. However, Stukov, product of specific design.
Oh, yeah?
Interweaving of Terran and Zerg matter. Subtle. Spun on micro scale. Not possible for Swarm.
Something out there is better at this than you. And you don't like it.
Entity responsible for Stukov exceeds organism Abathur. Untenable to oppose. Recommend immediate indoctrination into foreign entities Swarm.
Never.
Yeah, that's not how we do. We'll kill them instead. Do something of that sort. Okay. I think we've talked to everyone. Let's go on the mission.
The main entrance of the Skygeirr platform is heavily defended.
Yes.
We must dislodge this Dominion force before we can assault the lab itself.
I agree. Now, I think this might be one of them, what is it called? There's like a specific name for a mission where there's no building of units. Like a commander mission or something. RTS mission, no base building. There's a term for it. Is there a term? I heard a guide for StarCraft III called the Dungeon Crawl. That's not right. I swear there's a term. Real-time tactics? No. Installation missions. Years ago, these were called installation missions. Some Google searching suggests this term probably isn't in common usage at this point. Probably in reference to the Jacob's installation mission of StarCraft. I thought there was a term for it, but maybe it was just so uncommon it just fell out of practice, and you know, even when you hear it, it's like, is that right? Installation mission? I don't know.
This lift is the only entrance into the laboratories.
Okay.
It is also the second most heavily defended location in Dominion space.
Ooh.
So they've got a lot of Marines. We'll use those numbers against them.
I don't see any
Bring in my
base.
investors. We're going to implant virophages at these garrisons.
I don't see any base, so looks to me like
Once
this might be
they've infested the Terrans
an
inside,
installation
I'll
mission.
use them to secure the landing bay. We'll clear it before the Dominion can even react.
Okay. F.
Can't move.
Move to that garrison, quickly.
Okay, so they can use fungal growth. To immobilize units and deal damage over 4 seconds. I guess that's a thing.
Can now move on. The virophage will infest the surrounding buildings.
They also have parasitic infection. Adds another unit to our entourage. Alright. What does C do? Consumption. You can eat a friendly unit. Okay. How's the volume? I'm gonna turn it back to where it was to start with. I always feel like the volume is a little low for gameplay.
The infestor is out of energy. Infestors can consume Zerg units, including the infested Terrans, to regain energy.
Use parasitic domination on the Dominion's heavy ordnance. Turn their weapons against them.
Okay, let's do exactly what they said.
One of these Dominion bastards.
A little awkward having these. I always feel like casters who can't, like, you know, do auto attacks or awkward things in an army. You know, it's like everyone else is attacking and they're just sort of wandering to the front, being like, I don't have an attack. What do you expect from me? And I guess it'd be nice if they just, like, smartly, primly hung out at the back of the army and, you know, didn't get in the way. But, no. Can't be so lucky. Here we are. One more garrison. There we go.
The Zerg are infesting the facility. Release the gas.
They're releasing gas. That's not good.
My queen, the gas is destroying the infested Terrans.
We can always infest more. They're only killing themselves.
Chemical warfare. Efficient delivery mechanism.
That's right.
Gas unstable. Once Dominion reserves run out, we'll require time to synthesize more.
And that's when we resume our attack. Until then...
Okay, there's a
we'll hold
base.
here and defend the
This was
viral
just a
base.
tutorial. Just a tutorial for, like, what's to come. Alright, let's make some units. We got, like, double drones now, so that's cool. We'll have, like, a faster start. And also, when we want to build some buildings and such, we'll be able to do so with increased speed. You know? It'll be a pretty fast situation. We have an infestation pit. We have, let's see. We have a hive. We have, let's see. We don't have Hydralisk yet. Worker den or Hydralisk den. One SDDDD.
Kill the infested. It's the only mercy we can afford.
Kill them before they destroy the virophage. Mengsk will suffer.
Okay, they're coming.
The swarm conquers all.
Who are they coming for?
We adapt.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Hey, buddies. How you doing? I can't have you doing this. Go away.
Without limit. Our conquest continues.
You know what I want? I want some, swarm hosts.
We require more
Build a
minerals.
bunch of swarm hosts, and let's place them down near, near our dudes. Yes. Or
We require more minerals.
we're gonna need more Vespine, or no more Overlords pretty soon here too, so I'm just gonna morph one of them. And
The Dominion's gas supply has run out. They will need time to recharge.
Attack
You
alongside
take
the infested.
a,
Kill anyone in our way.
fire.
Require more Vespine gas. We require
I'll make a Hydralisk den for now.
What is it this time? There are more garrisons nearby. Infest them, and our swarm will grow.
Okay. You guys need to like be on the, not on the front lines. Where did Kerrigan go?
Infestation successful. This garrison is now under the swarm's control.
Where is... Okay, I'm not sure where Kerrigan went, but everything seems to be proceeding to plan, so... Well, oh, there you go. Where she went.
It is time.
There we go.
Defend this facility, men. We are the sword of the Dominion.
Another garrison falls to our infestation.
Go ahead and walk these guys forward. Just go ahead and reinforce those guys with these guys. Meanwhile, can we do one worth grabbing?
Facilities to conduct research on live Zerg. If you place a creep tumor here,
You need
get
some creep
infested
tumors.
and steal biomass held within.
Yeah, we should do that. I'm gonna burst some queens, and I'm also going to get some more
We require more Vespine
of these guys. The those fellas. These guys are pushing pretty good. Very impressive. What happens if you parasite an SCV? I can't build anything. All it can do is you know, repair any stolen buildings, I guess.
Slay them all. Boldly. Our conquest continues. Your queen listens. I am the swarm.
Okay. You guys protect this one.
The Dominion has begun venting gas. The infested will die.
You guys
Expect an
protect
attack.
this one.
Guard our virophages.
And you lot, go ahead and defend this one. And I'll tell them on a shift command to to get down, you know. Okay, we see all the science facilities though, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and get some creep growing. Meanwhile,
Our conquest
where are the guys?
The swarm conquers all.
I'm gonna send these guys over because I don't know where my swarm host got to. Maybe they weren't in time to stop these
We
guys.
adapt. I am the swarm.
Threatened. Our forces are under attack.
It'd be nice if these guys were invisible, but you know, we can't help it.
Yes.
They can either shoot air or be invisible, and I still think it is more valuable to shoot air.
The swarm conquers all.
All right.
I am the swarm. Boldly.
Let's I would like now to go ahead and build a spire. I always like to say build when it's the V button rather than the B button. Helps me remember, you know, which button to press.
Mixed will suffer.
I want to build a spire and I want to build some
Gas. It will take them some time to synthesize more.
then I want to build some overlords. Give me 4 of them. And now let's build a whole bunch of fucking mutalisks. And those will be the support squad from now on. I won't have to build, you know, bring my whole squad. I'll instead just you know, hell. Can these guys do mining for me? You mine? If I tell you to mine, can you bring it back to my, like, hatchery and crap? I wonder. Go ahead and steal the resources in there.
Your creep is infesting the first facility now.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to take this drone and build a hatchery right here.
Yes. No time like the present.
Get another base going, get more production, and go ahead and do a bunch more of these guys, you know, mutas. I'm not gonna really push that hard right now with these guys. I feel like we can just hang back for now.
Swarm conquers.
You know what? I'll go ahead and take
We adapt.
See if there's another, like,
Make
hang
your
on.
peace.
Let the guys, like, group up.
Yes. I am the swarm. Make your peace.
They're assaulting the base. Don't give them an inch.
No time.
Not sure I see anywhere else that'll help me spawn more dudes, but, whatever. I'm gonna rally all workers to here. And I'm just gonna build a whole shit ton of drones. And let me build another overlord too. Spawn another overlord, rather. Jesus Christ, it pops right up to 20 workers like that. Wow. That is some impressive, that's hell of a thing. I'm gonna build some extractors, get some more Vespian gas going. There's my dudes. Couple more drones here. And also, let's go ahead and get a handful of these out so we can put some more stack defenses in place.
Venting onto the platform. Prepare to defend our virophages.
I am the swarm.
Let's burn this place before they come creeping again.
See where they head. I mean, I can just send the Mutalisks, like...
Get that bridge extended and wipe out that hive. I want these Zerg off my platform.
That was a bad choice to drop. They dropped them on the low ground. Get out of here. Okay, that's taken care of. Very good.
Retribution will be mine.
I say let's put these guys like sort of like here-ish, defending this here base. I'm going to move this one over to this side. We have a couple extra dudes, so let's build, I don't know. Well, actually, hang on, no. Easy, easy. Good job, fellas. Okay, right, let me get some guys on gas. That's what we need. And if we get 3 guys here onto gas, is that going to even this out? Yes. Exactly. Jesus, they move fast.
Destroyed one of our virophages.
Oh, well, I can fix that.
An infestor can replant the virophage.
Okay, that's actually really easy. It's, you know, not really that much of an inconvenience, all things told. All things considered.
The garrison is infested. Let's move.
Though, let me just, like, separate these guys out so they're not, like, vulnerable to siege tanks so much.
Out of gas.
Have this one be, like, right here.
Your queen listens.
Okay.
Make your peace. We adapt. What is it this time?
Now, let's see, let's get some creep tumors going out to here. They can go across bridges, right? Why wouldn't it be able to do that?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Some of our mineral fields are getting depleted.
No time like the present.
It's a bummer.
The swarm conquers all.
You know, you guys got nothing to do. why don't one of you just morph into a hatchery like right here, and that'll save me time, you know, spreading the creep out this way. Why not? There's no reason not to do this way.
What is it this time? We adapt. Boldly.
I'll say, by the way,
Make your peace.
since I recently did get a, you know, job offer and all, new job starting next year, I have thought about getting a new PC. In fact, I plan on doing that. I don't know yet, like, what to get, what specs are good, etc. But it's in the books. It's definitely in the books for like as soon as I get the time to like put something together and think through like all of what I want.
Speak.
Lay the thing. Creep tumor right now. There we go.
The swarm conquers all.
I'll just add this to the hatcheries. And we have so much. I'll just morph a whole fuck ton of Zerglings right now. That'll be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Death awaits.
Meanwhile, let's push out towards this optional objective right now.
Boldly.
Mutilate. Go ahead and do the thing.
Conquest continues. Slay them all. No mercy.
The Dominion is once again venting gas onto the platform.
Another garrison falls to our infestation.
You're doing well. The Dominion is losing control of the platform.
Very cool.
You force my hand.
I should really take those guys over, but
Infestation spreads to
I don't have the brain to think that about that crap. I guess also with these guys, since I just took over a thing, it's actually pretty easy to spread the creep from here to there. I don't even need to do the hive trick again. Hey buddies, we're still here.
We are without limit. Your queen listens.
All right. I'll say also I've given some thought recently to like what game to play next, you know. I've had a number of options, you know. I've been considering like, well, it would make sense to do the previous playthroughs other than the StarCraft ones were the previous ones were a lot of Zelda, you know, ones where I did, you know, I did Wind Waker, then I did Twilight Princess, and, you know, it would make sense to do the last of the HD remakes, re-releases, that is, Skyward Sword, but I'm not sure Skyward Sword is something I really want to replay. And, you know, as fun as it would be to, like, complete the sets, I do gotta consider, like, would it be fun to play? Do I want to play it? And on that front, I'm not so sure. Now, I've also considered recently, you know, maybe instead something like Link to the Past, which I just haven't played that much of. I've never, like, I don't think I've actually beaten that before. But I'm also not sure about that one. I'm not sure if that would be like a fun series. Maybe it would be a lot of me just like getting confused and getting lost and not knowing where to go, and I don't know if that's the best content, you know?
There. All 3 facilities are infested.
Okay, let's finish this.
Within is yours.
That said, one thing I've been considering lately, rather than that, I say lately, like last night I was thinking like, well, what if instead of either of those games, what if it was just like Ocarina of Time? You know, Ocarina of Time, you can't fucking go wrong with that. It's fucking a classic, right? One of the best, most important games of all time. Fun and good. In a word, it's fun and good, and we all like it. Plus, like, compared to some other games where the wind-up is really long, like, say, Skyward Sword, for instance, I don't know if, like, the first stream would even have a dungeon in it, because it takes, like, maybe 6 hours before you get through all the goddamn tutorials in this game, in that game. If Ocarina was next, then Ocarina is, like, you know, really fast. By comparison, you know, it would just, kind of fly. To the point where I could see doing all of Child Link in, like, one stream. It's like that, it's like that streamlined and that, straightforward, that fast-paced. Which I think would be a hell of a good stream, if I'm thinking about it. That sounds like a fun stream, just like the first quarter of, Ocarina.
The swarm is ready to
That all said, I'm not sure. You know, still plenty of time in Heroes of the Storm, or part of the Swarm, to figure out what's next and whether it has to be a Zelda game at all. It could be fucking Glover. It could be Sunshine. It could be any number of games that I would like to play. You know, we don't have to keep with some pattern just because it's been a pattern for the last 6 months with the games I've been playing. Like, now, at any point, I can say, okay, we're done. I could say tomorrow, like, okay, that's enough StarCraft. No more we're done with StarCraft. We don't need to see the rest of it. We can move on to what we really want to play. That said, I really do like StarCraft, and I really want to play it, and I hope y'all will watch along at home. And chat and stuff, eventually. You know, hey. Good shit. Number of garrisons affected. Yeah, I didn't end up parasiting a lot of units. That's a little too micro for me. I'm just not a big micro person. I like units that do auto attacks. That's what I like. And if they have an ability, they can have that in addition to auto attacks.
I have been contacted by another brood mother. Ryloth has been keeping her large brood out of the conflict.
Tell her to go to a planet and wreck some shit.
To bring her brood back into the swarm.
Broodmother Ryloth, hear me. Take your brood to Jontor 2. This is where the Dominion manufactures their newest ships. Destroy that world for the swarm.
It shall be done, my queen.
You have unselected abilities, my queen.
I have unselected abilities.
The powerful essence of the primal pack leaders has awakened a new column and many abilities.
I can see that.
As tiers of abilities continue to awaken, you will gain abilities in this third column as well.
Yes, I understand. Let's switch out for men. I'm never using that Baneling ability, but healing everyone is really good. Enemies damaged by Kerrigan get broodlings. Attack speed. Let's just do that. Extra attack speed. That sounds good to me. I like abilities like this, where as characters attack, their attack speed increases. Like I think of Heroes of the Storm, Varian. I love Twin Blades Varian. I loved Twin Blades Varian. Past tense, that game is dead. I would like to revisit that game nonetheless, even though it is dead. There's probably, enough people playing where we can put together a quick match. I hope they never just take that offline wholly. That'd be a sad day if you literally could not revisit it and see like, oh, I remember this. I remember when we used to play games of this all the time, all day. Oh, those were days. Those were days. Those were days. That was before I streamed. Long, long ago.
Skygeirr Station, the Dominion's secret weapons lab.
Yes.
This is the heart of Mengsk's hybrid breeding program.
Tell me about the hybrid.
Zerg and Protoss DNA combined. Something that should not be possible.
That is fucked up.
And these creatures will follow Mengsk's orders?
He believes they will. I am not so sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I'm gonna just mute and unmute everything real fast. Usually that fixes a little bit of audio desync when things get desynced. Again, would like a new PC sometime in the near future. Like the next month or so, definitely will be looking and seeing like if I want to go pre-built or try to build it myself. And if I do build it myself, is there someone I can pay to like build it for me when I fail? Like last time, Fry's was able to do that because Fry's existed, and now Fry's does not exist anymore. They're all the way out of business, so what do I do if I fail? I don't know. We'll see.
This place is very far out of the way, but it's guarded as if it were Korhall itself.
Yeah, it's a secret lab.
Terrans must greatly prize that which lies within.
But technology at this scale, this is beyond Mengsk's engineers.
Perhaps they have help from something greater than themselves.
Yes, the hybrids.
If there are any answers, they are inside.
The evil hybrids that are going to...
This place of metal and stone. Why?
You're not impressed? The primal Zerg couldn't build something like this.
I do not need a wall. I will evolve armor. I do not need a weapon. I will evolve claws.
The tool makers might create something stronger than your armor and claws.
Then he'll continue to evolve.
Their tools stay the same. I collect. I change.
That's not how tools work. In fact, their tools are getting better and better with each generation, just like your claws. To them, evolution is the stagnant one, though actually Zerg evolution is like pretty fast and almost comparable with the development of like technology and stuff. Similar rates of development to the point where we're all pretty comparable, all our three races, actually, when you get right down to it. Protoss too. Everyone is kind of on the same footing. Let's go.
Vanguard of your swarm holds the entrance of the lab. The hybrid wait within. Let's send them to hell.
Let's do that. That sounds like a great plan, Stukov. I am all in on this sending them to hell plan.
Be quick. I have a battle to command.
I must warn you about the being that runs this lab. Dr. Narud.
Okay.
Ancient shapeshifter who has worn many faces over the years. He made me what I am.
So he's not a Terran. Protoss? He can't be Zerg or I would know.
He's like a hybrid or something.
None of those. He is the servant of an ancient Zolnaga known as Amon.
Yeah.
I learned of Amon on Xeris. He's dead.
Well, his creation lives on. Narud is the most dangerous being you've ever met. And you will face him in there.
Alright, we're gonna face Narud. He is the most dangerous being that this fella has ever met. And we're gonna face him in there. I'm sure we will all die, and it'll be game over. Not expecting to walk out of there alive. Well, kind of him. I am expecting to walk out of there alive. I see a base. This is not an installation mission.
We're inside.
Alright, let's build some units, get some production. Whole nine.
This lab houses the culmination of Narud's research. The hybrid. They are the ultimate weapon of the final war.
Yes. Uh-oh. Why is it loose?
The hybrid are waking up.
What's happening to you?
It's attacking me psionically, draining me.
Stay strong. You must kill the hybrid or we are all doomed.
Okay. I am being attacked psionically. That's not good. I'm gonna build like a whole mess of drones. That's my first priority.
Eliminate that hybrid before its attack kills you.
Bring it down now.
Okay, let's just go attack it then. I mean, we have 5 minutes, but are we going off hack-cocked here? No, we're fine. Everyone's fine. No one died.
The hybrid is dead, but it will not be the last.
This war.
You are not welcome here, Kerrigan.
Nerude.
It looks like a human.
My queen, hybrid
Guess that's his bit with being a shapeshifter. He shapeshifts into human shape. I guess they like humans. Let's get some gas going. We're over capacity as far as these guys go anyhow, so that would be good. Get some more of this going. Meanwhile, let's morph 2 more drones and get some buildings up. I'll just get some more Zerglings.
Yes.
Well, get some guys onto this. Gonna need some extra drones just to like, you know, produce some buildings and stuff, so what buildings do I want to get first? Well, I think flying guys are always good. Let's get some mutalisks. Infestation pit. Build an infestation pit. Get some swarm hosts up for defense of our base.
Mix will suffer.
Our forces are under attack.
Yep. We're on top of it. Just a small amount of Terrans. What's that guy doing? You become, probably a Hydralist then? Or do I want something from this category? Let's get a Roach Warren. Been a while since we had roaches.
Fulfill your purpose. Kill everything.
A hybrid is attacking you psionically. It must be eliminated if you are to survive.
Yeah.
No time like the present.
I'm dead in 5 minutes. More overlords out.
What is it this time?
These guys are gas intensive. That's the only problem with these fellas. These like right now I can afford one more. This guy's not an infestor, right? Good, okay. I didn't accidentally order an infestor. Okay. You 3 set up shop and do some defense of the base.
Yes.
That is what I want from you fellas. Meanwhile, let's get some more. Do I have the thing that evolves, guys? Some roaches as well.
Retribution will be mine.
Okay.
Make your peace.
You cannot last much longer. The hybrid must be destroyed.
Where's the hybrid? There it is. Okay.
Without limit.
I'm gonna head that way then.
Our forces are under attack.
There's a whole base this way, but it's fine. There's small potatoes.
Boldly.
Hello, buddy.
The Dominion captured a Brutalisk. If we get close enough, I can control it.
Well, that sounds good. Where are the Brutalisks?
One less hybrid. The swarm now controls this section of the lab.
No time like the present. We adapt. I am the swarm.
She said there's a Brutalisk, but... Oh, okay, it'd be in the... No, those holding cells are the
Our
other
conquest
fellas.
continues. We are without limit.
Okay.
Retro.
Now then. Build more.
We require more
These guys?
gas.
Another hybrid has been released. They must be destroyed.
Right. Also like to get... Tell you what, raise this guy up. March him to be more aligned with all these guys. So that they're all defending like more of a tight...
Make your peace.
More of a tight area.
The swarm conquers all. Boldness. This world is
Did all my Zerglings die?
We adapt.
Kinda looks like all my Zerglings died.
Boldly.
Maybe a whole mess of Zerglings is not the right
I am the
thing for
swarm.
this. Let's get some roaches then. Go
Yes.
roaches. Roaches are fun.
Make your peace.
Excuse
We are
me.
without limit. No time like the present. You're in my way. Conquest. We adapt.
Okay.
Make your peace.
Ah, there's the guy.
This world is mine.
How easy it is to...
No time like the present.
Ah, pretty damn easy.
Is mine. Your queen listen.
Okay. Go ahead and get some more
We require
of these out.
steam gas.
The swarm conquers all. No mercy. Our conquest.
You must destroy the hybrid.
Why do I have the dive move? Leaping strike. I thought I didn't equip that.
Another hybrid dead.
My load up is a little screwed up. I'm pretty sure I had the passive thing on the queue, but I'll correct that soon
What
enough.
is it this time? The swarm
Excuse me.
conquers all.
Mean to get in you guys'
We
way.
adapt. No time like the present. This world is mine. Our conquest continues.
Oh, they killed one of the guys.
Retribution.
Fine with that.
is mine.
Maybe that's how you want to do it. You want to have like a couple of these guys, but also a bunch of spine crawlers. Couple spine crawlers as their like front defense. You know, as like a layer defense before.
Attacking you psionically.
You cannot fight the inevitable.
Before they, you know, so they fight the spine crawlers before they fight the more somewhat more valuable units of these guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and I can morph 4 mutalisks or like a shit ton of roaches. Shit ton of roaches. Let's go with a shit ton of roaches.
What is it this time? No time like the present. We adapt.
Okay, let's take this shit ton of roaches and go marching off to, you know, prevent ourselves from dying. Whatever. It really seems like you have to keep on top of that or else you'll, die, you know?
No time like the present. Boldly.
Let's go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, this is also a problem. Okay. Did all the flying guys die? Yeah, I'm all out of the...
Gallagher is in danger. Eliminate the hybrid.
Okay.
The swarm has served its purpose. It is a broken tool, fit only for the scrap heap.
Ignore his prattling. More of the lab has come under our control.
No time like the present.
Additional hybrid signatures detected.
Okay, there's our other guy, so that's good. I'm going to assume they can, well, handle it. We'll be there shortly.
What is it this time?
Just gotta free this guy, and, you know, we'll be heading there pretty shortly.
Excellent. Now let's finish the hybrid.
Okay. We really need to,
Warning.
Your queen is
Another
under
hybrid is attacking you.
Jesus Christ. When am I supposed to, like, you know, find time to... And, build an extractor. There we go. How am I supposed to find time to, like, actually restock our forces?
It is.
In the multiplayer, I understand, like, queens are a way to, like, accelerate larva production, but that's not how they work here. They're just for shooting air, pretty much. Holding cell, hybrid, okay. So I need to head that way, and I need to do it in the next 3 minutes. Jesus. Tell you what, one of you morph a Hydralisk den. Let's get that going. I think I would like to have a force of Hydralisks, pretty soon here.
No. It is time.
All my air guys died. It's just me and, my whole army died, really. It's just me and these Brutalisks now.
Becoming annoying. Destroy them.
Yikes.
Make your peace. We
Hey,
adapt.
buddy. Where are you guys going? Attack the big guy. Heal. Heal. Why are there so many? Okay.
No time like the present. Boldly.
Okay, crap. Let's go with Hydralisks then. Hydralisks are relatively gas cheap relative to mutas, and they can shoot up. That's a good trait to have.
What is it this time?
It's a hard mission.
A hybrid is attacking you psionically.
Can you feel their hatred, Garrett?
Yeah, I really can.
Coursing through your mind.
Oh yeah.
We require
Okay, and a bunch of Zerglings.
No time like the present. I am the swarm.
Okay, here's my littlest, my new army. And you know what? Let me get like a.
we require more rescue.
Let me get a queen. Okay. A Hydra. Give me some Zerglings.
Speak.
Oh my God, you guys! Just been standing outside the fucking. Standing outside the fucking thing for a half hour now. Well, not a half hour, like a couple minutes now, since it was rebuilt. I thought you guys would just like snap to it, you know, figure out pretty obviously that it was time to go.
Our conquest continues. Feel the wrath of the storm.
Okay. Okay, that's not how you get over to here, so.
Without limit. Make your peace.
How the fuck do I get over there?
The swarm.
You cannot last much longer. The hybrid must be destroyed.
Okay, I did not know how to get to the hybrid. I thought it was through here. We got 2 minutes to walk to the hybrid. All our guys are all pretty far afield. Gonna order more Hydralisks now. Oh crap.
What is it this time?
I'll take care of that. The Zerglings fall so far behind. They're like the fast ones.
Field depleted.
We are without limit. Our conquest continues. No time like the present.
You must eliminate the hybrid. Time is short.
On my way.
This world is mine.
Got like a handful of dudes left.
We adapt. Our constant. The swarm conquers all.
You surprise me. But you still have no hope.
Yeah, that was a
I'm coming.
close one. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Detecting
More
2
Hydras.
signatures. They are in close proximity.
Our
Okay, we got final
Your
2.
lead has awakened 2 hybrid at once.
This is it, Carrigan. Kill them and the lab is ours.
Mengsk will suffer. We adapt.
Alright.
The swarm conquers all.
Well, At the very least, these last two are kind of on their own, so that's nice at least. F2E, get some heals going. Oh. Oh, crap, there's still one left. Here come the Zerglings! Thank God you guys are here. Good job, Zerglings. Oh. That was a fucking tough one.
There are no more hybrid signatures on this level.
Have the swarm flood into the lower levels. Kill everyone in our way. Narud is up to something, and I intend to find out what.
God. That was a hard one. Jeez. Every time we went and tried to kill the hybrid, we were losing our meager army in the process, and there wasn't time to rebuild before the next one was up and killing us. Hybrid killed by Terran units? They can do that? Zerg killed by hybrid latest Zerg. Destroy 2 command centers, didn't do that. Destroy holding cells before they're released. I guess we could have done that. I don't know. It always seemed like a higher priority to focus on the ones that weren't released than the ones that were.
I touched Narud's mind in there. I sensed his devotion to Amon. Narud's been trying to resurrect his master for millennia.
It makes sense. The endless conflict between Protoss and Zerg, the hybrid, all part of a plan to bring Amon back.
Sure.
Unless we stop him.
That all seems pretty reasonable to me. Yes, Amon, hybrid, whatever.
The powerful essence of the primal pack leaders has awakened a new
You keep saying this.
and many abilities.
Oh, that said, I want to have heroic fortitude. I don't really care for those attacks. I still think improved Overlord is really valuable, but also automated extractors does allow me to, like, you know, and often these missions I'm running into cases where I'm Vespine poor but mineral rich, and if I had automated extractors, I could just send some drones out to make some extractors at places where we don't even have bases. They just automatically take care of. Let's try that. I don't know. I'm going to have to be better about building overlords ahead of time, but I think I can do that. I like the heal. I like twin drones. I like fury. Yeah, this all seems right. I'm going to try that for a bit.
I wonder how Narud could hope to resurrect a being as powerful as Amon.
Yeah, it seems silly, doesn't it?
I think the hybrid are key. They gather psionic energy. But where would they get enough to resurrect a dead god?
You?
You told me an ancient Zelnaga artifact.
From that, maybe.
Again. But all the power you wielded as the Queen of Blades, where did it go after your transformation?
You mean there might have been hybrid nearby who gathered it? And used it to... Oh no.
I don't know about that.
If Narud used the Zelnaga artifact in that way, he may already have enough energy to resurrect Amon.
That does not seem that likely to me. But let's go with that, sure.
Sensing strange entities in the
I
lab.
guess...
You mean besides the hybrid and the evil shapeshifter?
Protoss, my queen, in great numbers.
Yes, I sense them now. Tal'Darim. They serve Amon willingly,
Ah, they're the evil Protoss.
They worship a dead god.
That makes them even more dangerous.
Right, so, So yeah, I guess it was always the thing that the artifacts were a quest that was, instigated by Tychus, who was sort of under the influence of the hybrid, apparently. He was sort of like their sleeper agent. So I guess it does make sense that the artifacts were, like, in a way, a bad news. But also it seems like, in the original timeline, Kerrigan was not humanified, and instead was just taken down. And that spelt the end, so I don't quite understand how exactly that all goes together. How exactly that all, like, works. Maybe in the original timeline she was dehumanified and then killed subsequently, like after she became human, by Tychus. And, you know, that would prevent her from going and getting her power back and stopping whatever they had in mind for resurrecting Amon.
This thing in the
Hey,
lab,
Zagara.
this Nerud, it's shielding itself from me, but
That's
I can
Zagara?
still sense its power.
Tell me of it.
It's like nothing I faced before.
But you destroyed the ancient one. You captured the power of all Xeras.
This
I did do
is
that.
something born of the void, cold and empty, but so powerful it hurts.
Hey, Dahaka, what's up?
The hybrid, their essence is strong, but I cannot collect it.
Yes.
Nerud created them. Do you think he will bring you more essence if you follow
No.
him?
That one serves a master who will devour all essence.
You're talking about Amon. I think he's dead, and I'm going to make sure he stays that way.
Good.
If that one lives, all essence will be collected. Change will stop. I will fight.
Hell yeah, Dahaka. I'm happy to hear you'll fight. We'll all fight. Before we do the last mission of this here arc, let's go ahead and do the evolutionary mission.
Mutalisk strain ready for augmentation.
Oh shit.
Located feral broodlords. Must reacquire essence. Can be spun into Mutalisk strain.
Broodlords morph from Mutalisk? I forgot that was how they worked. I thought they just were, like, morphed regularly. So there's the Viper, which is sort of like a, advanced unit that, has some fun abilities. Sort of like a flying, infester, basically. And then the Broodlord, which is simple and does a job without much thought. I'm probably going to go with the Broodlord. That's just my kind of unit. You know, a no-thought unit, you know. One I don't have to think about at all. It's just how I go. How I do things, you know. I'm pressing any key. I am continuing.
Dominion defense platform. Sigma Centauri.
Yes.
Feral broodlords nearby.
Kind of a shame that some of these later units aren't, like, becoming augmented themselves, but instead just spawn additional units that they can become.
Find the Broodlords. We'll assimilate their essence and destroy the Dominion.
Yeah. It's our Mutapack.
Kill broodlords. Recover essence.
Buddy. They're feral, so, you know, no need to equivocate. You know, we're just gonna kill them. Their essence and such. Careful.
Assimilate their essence.
It'd be cool if they got, like, some sort of passive upgrade as well.
Lord, await your
As well as like the way that they can change into a new unit. You know.
Broodlord launches Broodling. Assault ground targets from
Yeah.
distance.
Can't do shit about air though.
Supplying Mutalisks will protect Broodlords.
There you go.
Complementary skills.
Now let's end the stalemate.
They do complement each other well. It's true. They don't die.
Reinforcements now.
You see, you know,
We're being overrun. Dropping
reinforcements were needed.
Delivering reinforcements now.
Thank you. I did not have enough to finish this.
Reinforcements arriving.
Thank you. Now, in the real mission, you don't get, like, endless waves of reinforcements.
Destroyed. Platform secured.
But they're still probably better than, you know... They're kind of like siege tanks.
Her. Dominion
A
storage
big threat
field.
that enemies have to deal with. And if they don't deal with it, they'll just get overrun.
Package discovered. Jorium crystal contained within. Jorium useful for experimentation. Enhances psionic potential. Must acquire.
Okay, we're gonna acquire that.
Completed research on primal essences.
Oh, that was fast.
New strain created. Viper.
Well,
ready to
they look
assault
very cool at
Dominion.
least. The Viper Mutalisks. But this is gonna be way too fiddly for
Viper,
me.
strategic asset. Abducts targets. Pulls to its location. Usable on ally or foe.
Move across the river and pull our aberrations to the other side.
Okay, they can attack other air units. Looks like, because I did a move and it looks like it said, hey, it has to be an air unit.
Viper emits disabling cloud. Foes within cannot attack.
B. Weird
Rip
hotkey.
that bunker apart.
Do what? Rip that bunker apart. Oh, was I supposed to... Oh, I misunderstood. Earlier, this was the river that they wanted. It's not over here. Okay. The pathfinding here is not great. They don't understand how to get around woods. My first impressions of the Viper, I don't really like this kind of units. This is way too much work for me. Okay.
Siege tanks detected. Use Vipers. Pull into range of aberrations.
That's pretty okay. So things that are too far away you can pull down. You know, that's pretty good. Things that you cannot pull. Ooh, hey, hello. Things that you cannot pull, you can blind instead, which is admittedly pretty good. And that's a AoE that lasts, so, you know, if you, like, pop a bunker, they'll continue to be good.
Move in for the kill.
This unit is not a unit that I will use, so I will not pick it. Just too fiddly for me. see. Well, it does the consumption thing. It can eat, where'd they go? Okay, extra guys. Very good. Okay.
Returning to evolution bit.
They all died.
Ready for integration.
I think the 2 wings are cool, but I gotta go with the Broodlords. They're just simpler. Set 'em and forget 'em type units, you know? I wish there were more like the first couple where it's like, oh, this just changes the unit entirely and you don't have to, you know, worry about it. Whereas this is like, it's a new unit. You have to spend extra resources to get it, and it doesn't work the same as the original unit. You know, it has downsides when it morphs into a Broodlord, you know. I like the ones that are just straight upsides, like the Baneling, Zergling, and the Roach. We gotta get, like, an evolution mission for these guys, right? Or do they evolve? I don't know. Maybe only the basic main units evolve. Speaking of, I actually just realized I haven't looked at the... don't think we've looked at the loadout stuff for... Wait, what unit did we get last time? We got, we got this one before. We already looked at the equipment there. I guess we've gotten nothing recently that adds, like, an extra thing to... that has these perks, you know? So, we're good to go. We don't have to worry. Okay. Last mission here on this planet.
He waits for you in the bowels of this place. One of you will die. Make sure it's that son of a bitch.
Let's get some Ultralisks. It's Ultralisk time. And after this, we'll go and do the Terran campaign. The Terran mini-campaign thing that you do with with Raynor's boys. That'll be fun. Nice little change of pace. I don't know that we'll be doing much building in those. Well, in the Protoss mini-campaign, there was a ton of building and stuff. So we'll probably be doing base building and stuff, but with the Terran loadouts and stuff. We'll see.
Protoss.
That's right.
Naruda's held these towns that in reserve. They are his best troops.
We heard about these guys. Is this an installation mission? This looks like...
This Ultralisk might have been useful.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant.
Yeah, we can bring it back.
Important. Ultralisk reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
Let's go. Yeah. Pretty important unit, the Ultralisk. Our biggest boy.
Then we deal with Narud.
Okay, so we need... this is an installation tutorial. A lot of levels have these installation tutorial bits where we learn, like, oh, the Ultralisks are really good at killing guys. Put them in front, and they'll absorb a lot of damage and stuff. You know, you remember the guys he got in the last mission who were big and in front? Yeah, these are like those, but you can build more of them. Pretty nice.
No time like the present.
All right.
Why would Narud build this lab on top of a Zelnaga temple?
You know nothing of the Zelnaga.
Isn't Amon a Zelnaga? Oh, jeez.
Narud is driving a null zone towards you. It will kill you on contact.
I can see that. Doesn't look good.
These temples are amplifying his power.
So let's take them for ourselves and amplify Our Lady's Tower.
Go to the temples.
Or
and
Tower
destroy
Power.
them.
I thought you'd never ask.
Alright. We're gonna go to the towers and, take them over. All that. 1 SD. But first I gotta build some drones. And make some extractors. We got the free. They do like free extracting, so that's nice.
Now, let's go destroy it.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
Don't have improved overlords anymore, but so long as I'm like on top of that, that shouldn't be a problem. I think that getting more gas is going to be more valuable, at least based on my... What does he have? He has a blast. He has a spawn infested terran. That's a cool ability. It's a pretty cool ability. Infested terrans are cool.
Keep your mind clear.
I think the infestors in the multiplayer have that ability to spawn infested terran. So it's kind of fun to have a unit that has that, even if it's a hero unit rather than one you can make a million of.
I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
Oh, great.
Defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you
I am doing that, yes.
I must focus, but I can still use
Make
my
an
powers
ultraless.
for the fight.
I'll make some drones.
Remain alert. A hybrid approaches.
Let's mix a Hydralist den. I get some ranged units up in here.
There is no need for that. I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid. No. First temple is deactivated.
Excellent work,
Cool.
Stukov. I can feel Narut's strength slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
Okay. Build some more structures here. Get some more units going. I'm going to build a spire. I'm going to build a infestor pit. Just for the swarm hosts, I want to get some swarm hosts up. That seems like a good idea. I'm going to
Stukov, I sense
build another
which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
hatchery there.
Yes, that energy is faint, hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find
Build
them
another
and destroy
extractor
them.
here.
Our drones are under attack.
And another extractor. Oh, geez, she's okay. Well, they got killed, but that's, you know what, we don't need extra minerals right now. What we need is extra gas. Because extra gas will allow us to make, like, our main units and all that. Build some mutalisks on that note. Do we need anything special to make, Broodlords? Yeah, we need to evolve the guy by turning it into one of those. Let's do that. Get some Broodlords and such going as well. And, yeah, I'll build another hatchery here. Now that it's actually, like, free. Meanwhile, let's, get some overlords. Let's get some overlords. And we can destroy Xel'Naga crystals as well, and that'll be extra pretzels. extra credit. One. Add this to that. Go ahead and spawn some more of these. Let me get some more Hydralisks as well.
Victory is assured. A sound asleep.
I'm gonna get like 4 Brood Lords together. And that should be good enough for now. Okay. Now then. Everyone grouped together. Let's get some Zerglings as well, why not?
Need something? Move quickly.
Let's march them this way. Ah, there's one of those crystals.
The blades of the Tal'Darim. Speak freely.
That's really good to get out of the way. There's only 3 of them. Perfect. Okay. 1 S Z Z Z Z Z. Let's just make some Zerglings real fast.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray.
There we go.
None may challenge the master.
Who is warping over here?
Need something?
Let's get some more guys. Let's order some of those guys what defend. Okay. Okay, just go ahead and
Second temple has fallen.
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
make some drones real fast. Go ahead and populate that up. It's probably more than enough. That might be overkill, honestly. And also make some... I'm gonna make another infestation pit so that I can make those goddamn these swarm hosts. Where's my other swarm host? Thought I ordered 2 of them. You go ahead and become a crawler, like here. Go ahead and get in front of that. Yeah, we got some extra guys. Build into crawlers here, 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 and here. That'll be plenty of crawlers. Meanwhile, get like a handful of those going. And more importantly...
Spawn more. We require more minerals.
Okay.
Are under attack.
Oh, hey, buddies. What are you doing? Let's go take care of some business. Kerrigan's not doing so hot right now.
Forward. No hesitation.
Go ahead and push in a little bit. And oh, hey, there's a temple. Let's take out this one then. All right.
Move quickly. Down. To
the temple. It must not fall.
Okay, you guys, turn around right now. You guys are supposed to be like here. So go here and like plant down. A whole mess of you right here. Like 3 of you over here. I'm sure they can handle it. There is a lot of them after all.
We deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
Okay.
No!
Our forces should focus on destroying Narud's temples.
I'm just gonna push into this base right here. Why not? I can see that. I'm hoping to find like a whole thing. I think they're doing a good job holding it off. What are you doing here? Oh, you're not supposed to be with the army. Okay, there's no crystal here. Let's hoping to find a crystal. Let's make a bunch of mutalisks then. Whole mutalisk squad will be able to like hunt down 2 missing crystals.
There is no need for formality.
Swarm host.
Done.
Stop. Swarm host. You go here and then set down. You build crawler, 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 crawler. Okay.
Forward.
Destroy the hive!
I was pretty well defended at this point, dude, so...
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives.
Not a great decision. I'm gonna get some ultralists, like a whole fuck ton of them. I also need some more... lords. Whatchamacallits. Overlords.
Speak freely. I hear. The 4th temple is down. 1 left.
This is not possible.
Okay, let's
Feel your
look
strength
around.
leaving you.
Okay, here's another one of them.
The interlopers must not destroy the crystal.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, where's the last crystal then?
Field depleted.
Before I go in there and finish them off, I want to find that crystal.
Harrigan needs the swarm to destroy Narud's
I know
temple.
this.
Attacking the Tal'Darim will not help.
I need the crystals, though. Where's the crystals? Aha!
Do not touch the artifacts of the master.
Okay, I'm bringing everyone this way. I'll make some more of, of the guys we just lost. Also, we'll all be good.
Is this all you have? I hear. The crystals have been shattered. Their
All
power
right.
belongs to the swarm now. Really?
Perfect.
Move quick.
Okay. Got all the side stuff done. We have a lot of these big ultralisks now, so that's gonna be good.
Defend the temple! Lay waste to these abominations!
I think more ultralisks
Many
and
icons
some
This is our
flying
final
boys, and yeah, we're good. Yeah, I think we got this. I mean, there are a lot of these guys, but they're not going to be able to, okay, fucking attack them.
No, it cannot be.
Your temples are gone.
Okay, well, that last fight was like closer than it probably should have been, but hey, Brood Lords, they're really good. They got the job done in that last fight. Even after the other guys were wiped up, the Brood Lords kept on putting on the pressure, keeping the guys off our guy doing the thing in the background, you know?
left Narud weakened, vulnerable.
Even so, he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What will you do?
Kill him.
Cutscene.
Face me, Narud.
This is cool.
It's over.
It is only beginning. Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of his return. He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Is that what you think?
Is he gonna look like Jim? Yes, he is. He's a shapeshifter. I can see the subtitle. It says Narud. That ain't my Jim. Narud did not make it into Heroes of the Storm. Of the characters in this game it introduced, Narud was not one they cared about. No one cares much for Narud. I don't think anyone even mentioned his name as far as characters who could be in Heroes of the Storm. He was just a guy. He did a laser beam once, and he did some like shapeshifter business.
You are not Jim. You are nothing.
You're not
Everything you lost.
You're not her either. I guess he could be like a, you know, your classic like shapeshifter type character, like in Mortal Kombat, who can become like anyone and copy their playstyle temporarily. There was someone who did that, wasn't there? Like a Heroes of the Storm character who copied other characters. I forget. It doesn't matter. Abathur's ultimate could copy a character. And I think there was also one that copied like an enemy character. Am I thinking of Overwatch? I think I might be thinking of the Overwatch character who does that. Who specifically targets an enemy hero for copying. If there was another one in Heroes of the Storm that did that thing, there might have been. I forget. It's been so long since Heroes of the Storm lived. Good crap. Stukov did not die. We killed a lot of guy. We did not... Let's see, yeah, we didn't let him die. And we also killed hybrids within X seconds of each other. Very good. Now that is Stukov's arc done on the satellite or whatever the fuck. Oh, you know. Wherever the fuck we just were, this weird installation
My queen,
thing.
Can you hear me?
Barely. We dragged you back to the Leviathan. Rest now. I will control the swarm until you are healed.
Huh.
Why aren't you trying to
take the swarm for my own? Because I still have much to learn from you, my queen.
Yeah.
Enough. She is healing, but she must rest now.
Swarm would fall apart if she was dethroned right just now. So we all need to wait. Oh, and we're back. We're good already. Okay, that was fast. I guess we did, like, get stabbed through the gut. That said, Geralt can die in, like, any mission, and she'll just revive, respawn within, like, a couple minutes. So it's not that unusual what happened in there, actually. Not unusual at all.
Once Jim is safe, I will come for you, Mengsk. You won't have any hybrid to protect you.
That's right. That is what will happen. Isha, what's up?
The was once Amon's tool. He will seek to use us
Yeah,
again.
that's what they were doing in there.
Prepare for his coming, but not until I'm done with Mengsk.
Of course, my queen.
Stukov.
Narod is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end.
Nah, you're my buddy now.
Kill me now.
If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
I understand. Believe me. Stay with the swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
Stay with me, dude. You're good for it.
I am content.
Doc is okay. Let's go see what's going on in the evolution pit. He got the Ultralisk, and we have some perks on them. Burrow charge. Ultralisk burrow and charge through a unit. When they unburrow, all enemy units are knocked down. 10 seconds wind up on that. That's pretty good. Gain life equal to damage dealt. Makes them a lot more tanky. Extra splash damage. An increase of 400%. Causing attacks to deal 25 damage to both primary and secondary targets. So basically, they'll be able to do like incredible damage with that. Let's do this. This is the simplest. It just adds a whole bunch of extra damage and makes it so that they are even better at dealing with whole swarms of enemies. Like incredible. They'll be incredible at it, actually. I don't quite have another level of that. All right.
Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Garrigan, you saw something in that lab. In Narod's mind.
I guess.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
I guess he is. Maybe that's the final battle here.
We don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first.
I remember the end.
We will move our Leviathan into into Dominion
Yeah.
space and
I remember the end of this game, like, you know, of the whole StarCraft II arc. The end of Legacy of the Void being a thing that is very stupid and very dumb. And I think that has a lot to do with Amon and the whole prophecy what unfolded in this game. Now then, let's go into Dominion space. We already saw this cutscene earlier, but thirsty, so why don't we just let it play out a little bit. We arrive, we say hey.
Valerian, we're picking up some kind of reading.
Warning. Psionic waveform
I'm gonna go get a refill real fast on my water.
detectable.
Y'all can watch the cutscene for a second, again.
What happened to you?
There's no time. Listen carefully. Jim is alive and I can't find him. But you can. Hack the Dominion network and figure out where they're holding him.
How can we trust her?
Valerian, if there's even a chance that Jim is alive, I'm going after him.
Hacking the Dominion security network will prove difficult.
Only one man can hack that network. Colonel Orlan. And he's being held prisoner by Mira Han.
The mercenary leader. Isn't she a friend of yours?
Not exactly.
All right.
It's complicated. Let's just get this done.
Find him, Matt. We both
Cool.
owe it to him.
It's time now to do the Terran mini-campaign arc, wherein you do stuff as a Terran for a while, using like Terran units and stuff, I think. I think this is how the next few missions go. Sort of similar to the Protoss mini-campaign in the last, in Legacy of... What the fuck was the first one called? Wings of Liberty. Like in that game. We originally went here like right off the gate, right off the bat, and then I realized like, oh, let's pick off Stukov because I feel like Stukov's gonna have something to say about these Terrans, and sure enough, he has some conversation. I guess he is not a Terran though. I guess he's more of like a, you know, he's from Earth, whereas the Terrans are like, you know, first generation immigrants to this part of space. You know, they're separated by a whole generation. I don't know, maybe he's not so much into the redneck rock and roll shit. He is Russian after all, so a whole different ethnicity to all the other Terrans in this space who are all, you know, hillbillies of some sort. Southerners in other... somewhere between a hillbilly and a southerner. It is like all the other Terrans, you know? Whereas Stukov is as Russian as they come.
Why are you so obsessed with collecting essence?
It will mean survival.
Because new essence makes you powerful.
Power will be a trap. The pack leaders fell to this.
If it's not power, what is it you get from essence?
Essence is change. Change is survival. Collect and live. Stay still and die.
Yep, essence is really good.
Let us land on a world and...
we have arrived in Dominion space.
No, we're gonna go find our boy.
Not yet. I have to deal with something first.
Will
Sit
this
up
give
a little
us some
bit.
special advantage, my queen? Should Abathur be ready for new essence?
Silence, Isha. This is a personal matter. It will end badly, but I must see it through.
I will say I don't use a gamer chair. I have just a regular ass office chair, like a steel case jobby. And as a result, I can lean back all nice and good. But, you know, I guess the thing about a gamer chair is you have a whole pillow, you know, behind you. And when you lean back, I guess it cushions your head and stuff. It also means you're not, like, leaning back into your background. You're less leaning back into your... You know, there's, like, a solid thing behind you, rather than just whatever's behind you. Random thoughts I had. Let's talk to
When
Stuke.
I see the stars arrayed before me like this, I think of Earth. I remember its green hills.
Green Hill Zone.
Go home again.
I know. I have no place on Earth now.
I mean, I won't let you. Your return would be noticed by the government of Earth. They might consider another expedition to our little corner of space.
That'd be fun.
Come back someday, you know.
That'll be fun.
And I will be ready for them.
That sounds fun. If people from Earth were to come out to party again, they should do that in the next StarCraft game. If ever they make a new StarCraft game, I know that the people who made this StarCraft game, they're the ones making that new game that was at the Game Awards. Apparently, there was a trailer for that at the Game Awards. I don't know what that game is called, but you know, I don't know if there would ever be a StarCraft 3 as a result, but, you know, food for thought. Let's go on the mission.
To hack the Dominion's restricted network, we need...
Yes, we need to find the guy who's being imprisoned. We need to find the guy who's being imprisoned by the girl. Okay. The Hyperion has a diverse set of abilities. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm remembering what this fucking mission is now that I am loading into it. We're gonna be in, like, space and shit, aren't we? That's right. It's like an asteroid field mission. Weird. But you know what? That's kind of fun.
This is Prince Valerian.
Different from what was in the last game.
Princess, I know you're working with Matthew. Put him on, please.
You forget yourself, mercenary. Hello, Mira.
Hey.
You never write, you never call. It's almost like you don't care.
I'm here to ask for your help. You've got Colonel Orlan and we need him. He's the only man who can hack the Dominion's deep encryption network.
Well, I'd love to help. I just need the permission of James Raynor.
Jim's not here right now.
Oh dear. Then I'm afraid I cannot give you Colonel Orlan.
Look, Mira.
Yeah, it's a sort of a chicken and egg situation.
A mercenary's reputation is all that she has, darling. I will not relinquish my prisoner to anyone but the client. Not even to someone with your devilish good looks and brooding intensity. Sorry.
Well, we're gonna have to just, you know, force our way in and shit.
We could destroy her operations in this asteroid field. That will get her attention. We'll have to cripple her prime space station. She won't make it easy for us. We need to set up our own base. And one of Mira's fleet stations is nearby. We can take them out and set up our own station.
Alright, let's do that then. Yeah, it's like a weird space mission.
Bring her around. Confirmed. Keep your eyes open. Make it so.
The last game being like a whole Terran game, I guess if it was just a regular Terran mission, it'd be a little too much repetition, you know? Hasn't been that long
The asteroids ahead are too dense to navigate.
since the last game and all.
Those short jumps are good for getting out of danger too.
I mean, at the time it had been years, but for us it's been like maybe a couple months.
Confirmed.
And if you were going through them all in a row, it'd be even less.
Fighter patrol nearby. Too many for our main guns to take on all at once. But we can launch a sortie of our own TAC fighters. That'll even the odds.
Okay.
Bring her around.
Launch a sortie of attack fighters. Then we'll take care of the guys.
Those ordnance towers have long-range attacks that deal a lot of damage. Fortunately, our long-range Yamato cannon deals even more.
Yamato cannons.
That's a repair pod. If we grab it, I can instantly repair the Hyperion and replace lost TAC fighters.
Engage target. Target acquired. Multiple hostiles.
So we release our guys. We can laser down big.
Nice work. We can salvage this base and have it start manufacturing automated
And we can
fighters
warp.
for us.
Every time it puts a fleet together, it'll send them against Mira's guys.
Okay.
Can we just discuss this with her? It doesn't work that way out here, Valerian.
Yeah, we gotta do a whole mission.
Hey, mag mines. Those babies pack a punch. They come at you in a straight line, so you can dodge them, or even use jump to get out of their way.
That don't seem like very good to me if they can just dodge them real easily.
Keep your eyes open.
But whatever.
mineral fields. We can harvest these for more resources.
Get those minerals and I can upgrade the Hyperion. Make her even tougher.
Sensors show dense clusters of minerals nearby, but they're guarded by mag mines.
Easy thrusters.
Okay, well, I have the warp ability. Oh, and also they die if you just shoot them. So that's really not bad.
Nice and easy.
And we can shoot and move at the
Sensors
same
indicate we
time.
gathered all the minerals in this area.
Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Coordinates locked.
Sensors are picking up Kelmorian operations nearby. They've got some tough defenses. And they've got a capital-class ship. We could always bypass them. They might have some valuable resources.
Nah, we'll kill
or
them.
equipment.
Don't worry about it.
Bring her around.
It's all good.
Oh, Matthew, I hate it when we fight.
Do you two have some kind of strange history? Don't encourage her.
Engage target. Coordinates locked.
She can't take much more of this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thrusters.
Upgrade's finished. If you can name it, I made it better. Get more minerals and I'll do it again.
Okay. I will get more minerals and do it again.
Keep your eyes open. They're coming around.
That starport is building more ships to send at us.
We're going to have to take it out fast.
Coordinates locked. Nice and easy.
Okay.
Coordinates locked.
Hey, can I get a repair, or how does that work?
Confirmed. Nice and easy.
I return to the base to get some quick repair situation.
Course laid in. Easy thrusters. Course laid in.
I don't suppose. Okay, I can move nearby the base to get repaired. This is almost like vaguely MOBA-y, where oh, we got these friendly units that are,
We're under heavy fire here.
we got waves of our units and waves of their units, and they're all meeting in the middle and fighting some, and we're just in control of one actual unit that is actually doing a thing.
Nice and easy. All squads away. Course laid in. Easy thrusters. They're coming around. Keep your eyes open. Easy thrusters. Bring her around. Make it so. Course laid in.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open. Make it so.
Here are the pirates.
Coordinates locked.
Gonna shoot them with a big boy. That didn't kill them, but
Our systems are down. I'm on it.
we are farther ahead. We had more life. Oh, they're invisible.
Again, damn it.
Your forces are under attack.
All right, now this is making me angry.
I am very neutral about this. Hard to get angry.
They had an electric field generator. This baby overloads enemy craft.
Oh, yeah?
Disabling them for a little while.
Let's get it installed, Chief Engineer.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
R. Cool.
Make it so.
It's an affectionate nickname.
Nice
No?
and easy.
How you do?
Course
When
laid
you
in.
have someone that you're
Easy thrusters.
respectful of? I don't
Keep your
know.
eyes open. Bring her around. Coordinates locked.
Okay, let's just go ahead and push on forward. Not gonna wait for any wave to appear or nothing.
Got a beat on it. Keep your eyes open. Bring her around. It's nothing personal. Confirmed.
This electric business is gonna be really good for us.
Multiple hostiles.
Might have a range to it.
Make it so.
Nice work. Let's keep pushing forward.
Matthew, that was very rude. Fully automated bases are quite expensive.
Nice.
Oh
and
yeah?
easy.
I've heard
Bring
this.
her around. Keep your eyes open. Make it so.
Oh, I need to warp over to there. Like this.
Your eyes open. Target acquired. Coordinates locked.
Go.
Confirmed. Make it so. Nice and easy.
Really easy to dodge.
Bring her around. Confirmed. Bring her around. Force laid in.
Hey, the high
2 mineral clusters.
Yeah, you can thank me later.
I think that's all the minerals around here.
Force laid in. Easy thrusters. Make it so. Coordinates locked. Confirmed.
Alright, we just have 1 mineral cluster to get.
We're under heavy fire here. Keep your eyes open. Nice and easy.
And then we will be, like, all done with the side objective or whatever.
Force laid in.
This is a weird mission, I'll say. Kind of comes off as like a, overly simplified MOBA. Like, if a MOBA was just mostly slowly walking places. It almost comes off as like a parody of MOBAs. Like, yeah, MOBAs are all about slowly walking places. And, you know, using your abilities, you know, using all your abilities like a few times to deal with every combat. Ah, I hit W, and then I hit Q to move real good. Then I hit E to do a big attack. And oh, I just got an R. That is another button I can press. A little bit overkill though.
All right, she's all upgraded. I don't think we can squeeze any more out of her.
Matthew, you stole all my minerals.
Sorry.
Force laid in. Nice and easy.
Can't help it, I'm on a mission here.
Make it so.
Be my friend, and then I won't have to kill you. What are all these fucking voices at once?
Don't think I will make this easy on you.
When have you ever made anything easy on me?
I always thought you like it rough.
Fighters on the prowl. Coordinates locked. Target acquired. Your eyes open. Confirm visual on target.
Your forces are under attack.
Make it so. Confirmed. Got a bead on it. Confirm visual on target. Force laid in. Nice and easy. Easy thrusters. Let's show them what this boat can do. Engage target.
Your forces are under attack.
Keep your eyes open.
Well, now we have friendly battle cruisers and stuff.
Make it so. Nice and easy.
Maybe we should go back to base and like refresh our health or something. Yeah, then again, it kind of looks like we're just like 2 pushes away from. Oh, also our health's recovered at some point. I don't know when.
Focus all batteries.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, there's repair items like strewn about here.
Make it so.
Okay, we're done here.
Surrender, Matthew. I'll be nice to you, I promise.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Do not test my patience, Matthew.
You brought this on yourself, Mira. I wanted to play nice.
Coordinates locked.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Confirm visual on target.
Stop! Stop! You win, Matthew. You've destroyed my base and captured my heart. All over again.
She is very strange. Please, can we just take Colonel Orlan and go? Right now.
I'm sending that disreputable fellow to you in a shuttle.
Cool.
People are all crazy. Why would I help you?
We could send you back to Mirahan.
Tell me what you need.
I must rebuild
Wah,
the
wah.
monsters thanks to you, Matthew. But I will see you again.
Not too soon, I hope. And I thought Dominion politics were vicious.
Yeah. Well, that was an interesting mission. Not a great one, but it's different. sort of like a parody of a MOBA mission, you know, of a MOBA game, where it's like, okay, you walk, you spawn guys with your W, you have a movement ability on Q. Isn't that all you wanted? I'd like it to feel good.
Under your control, they feel
Not really.
power, and they wish to return to the swarm.
Brood mothers, hear me. I am sending you the location of our enemies across the sector.
Go.
Destroy them. Burn their strongholds in my name. Then, you shall be one with the swarm.
We shall do this, my queen.
With their return,
You
the swarm
know.
will be whole. You are very near to your victory.
Naktul, thank you for replying. None of my other brood mothers bothered to send a response when I sent them their marching orders. They just did it without saying anything back. You're the first. Congratulations, you've caught my attention. I will remember your name. I'm not going to remember the name. I will forget the name by 10 minutes from now. To be fair, to be clear, that is actually the thing. What's up with the Hyperion? Conversation with them?
Have you found anything?
Yeah, we got a guy.
Colonel Orlan is hacking into the Dominion net right now.
Tell him he's got 1 hour.
I won't do that, Kerrigan.
You're already in over your head. Don't make it worse.
If the Dominion sense our intrusion, they'll move Jim or kill him. I am not going to risk failure because you are impatient. So save your threats.
Yeah, relax. It'll be cool.
Done some growing up since your moja.
Zerg are not the only ones who adapt.
Humans do too.
I will wait for your expert to do his work.
I feel like there's a slight... Mute everything for a second, see if that helps with sync.
There will be no essence here.
That looks more sync to me.
Collect if there is none. We are here because our queen orders it.
Relax, buddy.
Fair question. I follow for essence. You must learn obedience.
Sorry, dude.
Yes, come to me. I will collect your essence.
We're on a side
Zagara, do
thing.
not speak for me. Tahaka, do not collect from my swarm.
We're doing a side mission, Tahaka. We'll be doing like Zerg things soon enough. Come to think of it, I'm not sure like how much longer is left in the game. Like, oh well, we've completed 21 of 27, and I think that includes all the evolution missions. So yeah, we're coming up on the end here. Next stream will probably be the last of the Heart of the Swarm streams. Huh. It kind of feels like there should be more of them, especially since the last one was a real shorty, was a real short one. That'll be next Monday, December 18th, will be the finale of that. I guess that's nice because the week after is Christmas, so, you know, I probably won't do a stream on Christmas, and tell you what, the day after Christmas will also not be good. I'm going to be on a little bit of a break from, like, December 25th to the Thursday thereafter, you know. If I hadn't finished the game, maybe I would be like, oh, you know, I gotta get back moving on this. I can't take another break off from making progress here. But if we're finishing it next week, like, absolutely there'll be no stream on, you know, that. And the week after is New Year's, so, you know what? We'll probably start the next playthrough on New Year's Day. I need to decide then what it's gonna be. Whether we're doing, like, Ocarina, or Skyward Sword, or what. You know what I think I need to do? I need to look at the file that I had for Skyward Sword HD, and I need to look, like, how many hours was it? Because it's like, if it was 20 hours, that's well within a reasonable amount for a playthrough on this channel, right? Like, between 4 or 5 streams, we could get through a 20-hour thing. But if it was like 40 hours, then that's That's ridiculous. That's maybe a little too much for, like, just a Monday stream. Maybe I would have to mix in, like... I mean, I could mix in, like, additional streams per week to get there faster, but I kind of like just doing things on a once-a-week cadence.
The brood mothers dislike working with Terrans.
Suck it up.
They were necessary to my plans.
They are asking if we may destroy the Terrans. Now
No.
that they're no longer useful.
Tell them the Terrans are not to be harmed. It is my will.
We like some Terrans. Cannot be more clear.
Is it possible for the swarm to hack into the Dominion's network?
Terran systems inelegant. Problem with interchange. Many factors obstruct request. Biology.
Yeah.
So our thoughts are too different for anything beyond simple transmissions.
Accurate. Zerg processes complex. Incompatible with Terran machinery.
Too bad.
Then it's up to Valerian now.
Yep, we have to do a couple more missions as Valair.
Contact Valerian and Horner. I have to know where Jim is.
We will get a Swarm Host evolution mission. That's pretty good. Alright, let's do it. I guess we're rescuing Raynor already? Oh.
We found him.
Where?
He's being held on the Moros, a mobile prison ship that jumps every hour to a randomized set of coordinates. There's no way to predict where it will jump next.
They've got to resupply sometime.
Exactly. We know the ship will be at the Atlas station for 22 minutes tomorrow. Atlas
Fantastic.
will send a tanker out to the Moros, but when the fueling's done, it's gone. Our associate Tosh volunteered to infiltrate.
No, you've done your part. I'll handle this myself.
Oh, so it's not a Terran mini-campaign then.
This place makes New Folsom look like a nursery.
Are we gonna get, like, some mix of Terran and Zerg units, or how does this work? Maybe it's just a Terran mission. Maybe you just have, like, one mission with the Terrans, and that was the one where you fly their ship around. And it kind of just looks like that mission that we did before, but it's not exactly the same deal. Our Leviathan is a lot bigger than their whole ship, it looks like. If only ours could attack. Oh, well, hang on. It's good. It's just... That is pretty much an attack, isn't it?
I'm in.
Our sensors are tracking you. I'll relay any tactical information I can. Be careful, Kerrigan. My father will have made every precaution to ensure no one reaches Commander.
Well, this isn't so much a Terran mini-campaign as it is a Terran mission, and then, you know, some regular-ass, installation stuff.
We adapt.
Installation mission, maybe the watchword of the stream.
Retribution will be mine.
Alright. Let's go get us some retribution.
The platform retracted. We're going around. The swarm makes will suffer.
Brave soldiers of the Dominion, this craft is under attack by the Queen of Blades.
That's right.
You know what to do, man.
Yes, it's pretty obvious. You see Zerg coming your way, you shoot them. Well, we're gonna do the same, but with Terrans in red. You want my advice? Find some blue armor right now and pretend to be with Raynor's boys. I mean, it's probably not gonna be very effective, but it's worth a shot.
What is it this time? Our conquest continues.
Our conquest continues.
Is mine. No time like the present. All. It is time.
We got a swarm host now.
Bring out the big guns.
Take one of those big guns for myself.
It is time.
Oh, what happened to all my guns? All my...
Kerrigan, they've sealed the primary bulkhead. You're going to have to break through.
Well, I got a little too clever there, perhaps.
My swarm. Guard me while I take care of this.
With the infestors and all. And lost, like, a bunch of my dudes, but... Hey, here's more guys. Okay, perfect.
She's breaking into maximum security. Stop her now.
Could really have a button that just explodes the whole station. And maybe no one here would want to push that on account of, you know, they're in the station.
Heavy weapons are moving in. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take them for myself.
Defend our queen.
I guess it says a lot that, like, the infestors are actually, like, considerably buffed compared to the multiplayer where they can only, like, take over things temporarily. And yet it's still not really, good enough for me because I just can't be, microing when I want to just move my big group around.
The security station near you holds the ship's prisoner log. If you can, grab it. We'll figure out the rest after Jim's
secret
safe.
documents.
Kerrigan,
I
there's
think
a
I want that.
large number of guards nearby.
If I implant virophages here, the infested will tear into those defenses.
It's your call.
I'm the president.
Okay.
Our conquest continues. I am the swarm.
Okay, let's get some virophages going. Hello, buddy.
Death awaits.
Oh, there's guys behind us. Yeah, we can go ahead and, you know, step on this and then step on that, and that's probably a good idea. Did we lose all our dudes except for a tank and a Thor? Thor? Yeah, Thor. I think we might have done. Well, here's reinforcements. That's good. Nope, no one called an exterminator. Your services will not be required today.
We adapt.
This isn't happening. Destroy the coupling. Jettison the prison deck.
You heard the man. Blast it. We're cutting the prisoners loose.
Should have started that before we were almost here.
What is it this time? Our conquest continues.
There we go. Just went ahead and got that guy. All nice and captured. I can't find my infestor. Might be gone now. Well, I am that foolish.
Your actions will lead to the death of all these brave men.
I am fine with that.
What did he just say?
They are all heroes, willing to sacrifice their lives in order to end their miserable existence.
What did he just say?
You and James Raynor can burn together.
That's not gonna happen.
Kerrigan, we just watched the bridge explode. The Moros is tearing itself apart. Have to save Jim. We're running out of time.
Is this an elevator mission thing? No, it's regular Stahel.
Fire, you idiot!
See if I have any more infestors. If I do, I can't find them.
Retribution.
No, I don't think I do.
Our conquest continues.
See if we can find the secret document on the way out.
We are without.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
The whole side of the ship is gone.
Enough of this. Tear down that gate.
Okay, keeping an eye out for secret passages, secret documents, etc.
This world is mine. No.
I ain't waiting to die. Waste these pigs.
We have that limit.
Alright.
The swarm conquers all.
Swarm conquers all. That didn't really work out for them. We just killed them pretty quickly.
No time like the present.
This looks like a way where the secret document would be.
We are without limit. We've seen all.
Yep, secret document.
Our conquest continues. The swarm. Horner, I've got your data.
There we
Roger
go.
that. Thank you, Kerrigan.
I am the swarm.
Let us in, you bastards!
Make it.
Alright. We're just gonna kill them all real quick and go on our way out.
Retribution.
Hello, guys.
This is it. If we're going down, we're taking these ugly critters with us.
No, you're really not. And also, they're very, very, very replaceable.
Retribution.
Even more so than like human soldiers are in this universe.
Section of the ship.
These guys were literally born yesterday. They don't care. They're gonna die tomorrow. It's fine.
Hold on, Jim. I'm almost there.
Okay, another cutscene here. Jim is gonna love what we have become. He's gonna understand. He looks pretty good. Looks like they haven't really like tortured him or anything. They just sort of put him in a cell. They didn't even take away his like deck of cards that's in his arm thing. That's right. I am Zergy, but Jim,
I had to get you out.
I'm still on your side though.
What have you done?
What I had to.
Oh, it's so sad.
Tell that to Phoenix. Tell it to the millions you butchered.
Well, I'm still Sarah Kerrigan, so relax.
You swore you'd kill the Queen of Blades. You were the only one who ever believed in me.
Don't worry, even though I look like this,
Believe in me.
I'm still like a reasonable. She's still reasonable. Don't worry about it. Shoots his gun into the wall and goes, ah, you know, like in the movie. You know the movie.
I love you, Jim. Never forget it.
We're done.
I need power. And we need power for, like, so the apocalypse didn't happen. You know, the one that you were trying to avert earlier in the last game. That was a nice quick mission, too. That was a very short, like, Terran-flavored arc. 2 missions. Not 3, just 2. I guess, you know, this game might be a mite bit shorter. This campaign might be a mite bit shorter than the first one. I am getting that impression now. 3 streams in. I think next one will be the last one, and yeah. I'm happy about that. I think it's gone very nicely.
My queen, you radiate with power. Your ultimate abilities have awakened.
Do I want a big army? Do I want a big attack? A massive thing with energy-based abilities. Just give me a bunch of Zerglings, Roachings, and Hydralisks. That sounds good. That sounds very flavorful, too. No one has anything to say. Go talk to... We got Evolution Mission. We got one last talk with our boy, Raynor. Let's go say hello.
Jim is doing well. He's in the med bay.
Okay, he's not gonna talk.
I'm here to talk to you, Valerian. You know I am going to Korhall now, correct?
I do. You plan to kill my father.
He's had this coming for a long time. I need to know where you stand.
I stand for my people. I've accepted that my father is beyond redemption, and must be removed from power.
I'm glad we understand each other.
All right. So that's that's what's happening next. Korhall, end of the campaign. We gotta do one more evolution mission. I'll say, I think the evolution missions have been a little bit, tiny bit of a disappointment, just insofar as the only ones that have been like augmentations to the actual units have been the Roach, the Baneling, and the Zergling. The rest have been like, oh, this guy, became a lurker. The lurker got added on top of the Hydralisk as an additional thing that I'll never use because I'm not that's a thing. The Broodlords got added on top of the Mutalisk, this is pretty good, but I don't know, it could do better. Wasn't there like a unit that they had? There was like a flying unit that attacked other air units in the original StarCraft II, like multiplayer. Like, we don't get to control those units. I mean, it's fine, whatever. I guess after Wings of Liberty, they kind of felt like, okay, we really went overboard giving them like 500 different units when we can't just give them like 8 and have them be like the most essential 8, and have them have like interesting choices for those guys, like, how to upgrade them, interesting choices that you can go back on at any time. I think that's probably for the best.
Inform the Broodmothers. The swarm moves on Korhall.
Korhall is the next place, and I think that's going to be next stream. This was actually a quick one. Shit, it's less than 3 hours so far.
Swarm host strain ready for augmentation. Discovered creature with beneficial sequences. Allow swarm host to produce flying locusts.
Well, actually,
Consume. Acquire essence.
That sounds great, actually. These two sound like great evolutions of what we got. So let's I'll say the Swarm Host evolution mission looks like kind of more of what I want. Honestly. If I'm thinking back, I do think this campaign is better than the previous campaign. Improves things in meaningful ways. And I do think Legacy of the Void also improves things in meaningful ways. The problem was, by the time Legacy of the Void came out, I feel like some people just weren't interested in going back in a third time. And maybe they hadn't gone in a second time, so they didn't go back and see like, oh, what's up with Legacy of the Void? But Legacy of the Void is quite good. And I would recommend it. Why is my camera losing,
Planet Cruxus
stopping from tracking me?
Essence found.
Is it like hand signals or something?
Territory.
I think I have hand signals all turned off. So if I ever do like,
Sequences for swarm host
so I
strand.
acquire
essence from nest.
Okay, hand signals are on.
To produce flying locust.
And the Dominions provided the perfect targets.
I don't like hand signals, so I'm just gonna turn that off later. Okay. I'll fix that before the next stream. Not that that only affects this camera.
Terran forces obstructing route. Eliminate to proceed.
That only affects this camera, not the other camera over there, so, you know, not the camera I use for most streams. But still ought to be, like, you know, cognizant and shit. These are the Carrion Wasp, and they are Carrion Nest. That's a cool thing. I think this game maybe could have used, like, a few more units and a few more, like, evolutions that were direct evolutions rather than, like, augmentations. Or, like, additional units.
Carrion produces locust capable of flight.
Begin the assault. Root here and lay waste to the nuclear silo.
That's pretty handy. And they can shoot down and up. That's pretty good right there. I like that. It seems handy to me just because, you know, creates a type of unit that can't be as easily dealt with by certain other enemy units.
One silo down. Move
as a defensive thing, I guess. Cool. I could use some more guys. More than 3.
Terran ground forces interfering. Utilize Carrion strain. Aerial superiority.
Yeah, none of them can shoot, well, the tank can't shoot up, so it can't eliminate all our guys really good, so that's pretty sick.
Our forces are under attack.
These guys are pretty good. I mean, I would never use them like this. I feel like these guys are just like the strictly for defense. And if the other guys are like better at defense, I would probably go with the other guys. But I don't know what they got, so let's find out.
Nuclear silos destroyed. Swarm invasion will continue unhindered.
All right.
Preparing for next test.
Okay.
Planet Ignis. Brood mother recently killed. Brood in danger.
What do they got then?
Local organism. Ashworm. Destroying swarm brood.
All right. It's like an AoE thing. It's doing AoE attacks.
Tunnels through crust. Escapes quickly. Elusive. Essence useful for swarm host augmentation.
I see. It's not going to be the AoE. It's going to be the traveling fast. I see.
The Ashworm. Begin the attack.
I know this song very well. This is the Zerg song. To me. Some of the Zerg music is really good. I feel like during this campaign it's been kind of been kind of subdued and like not as present as I would like, but I'm happy to hear it now. Used to have like a lot of the StarCraft music on my like, you know, music player and such. This was one of many songs I listened to relatively frequently. This game has good music, even if, like, it's hard to tell at times because they forget to make it prominent.
Tunnels through planet's crust. Appears at location of choice. Hatchery under attack. Swarm hosts must deep tunnel. Defend hive cluster.
Okay. That's pretty handy. It basically what this allows us to do is to have
Hive cluster under attack. Defend.
a more like a single squad of swarm hosts that we actively like move around to our various colonies and like you know, have them reinforce a place if they're really needed in the moment, rather than like being on demand or just always there.
Defended successfully. Minion dead. Must prepare swarm host sequences for integration. Returning to evolution.
Yeah, this is a tough choice, I think.
Sequences ready for integration.
Let's just have a look. Generates creep while burrowed or rooted. That's pretty good. Can travel to any position. 10-second cooldown on that. Flying locusts are faster and deal 50% more damage, but they have less life. This is pretty cool. Faster and they deal more damage, but they have less life. The damage buff is a thing that I really like in that. For defensive purposes, that's pretty good. Then again, against like a Thor or something, they're gonna get blasted out of the air pretty quickly. If, say, the enemy were bringing like Thors to our door, and we do know like the enemy is going to be a whole bunch of Terrans in this last chunk of the game, since we're going to Korhall and we're bringing down, you know, we're bringing down Minsk. You know, that's sort of gonna be the deal. Not I guess the Zerg campaign didn't have that many Protoss fights relative to, say, like you know, the last campaign even. Protoss kind of have just a very secondary role in both of the previous campaigns, only appearing for bit rolls. Well, they have their own coming up, so that's nice. I don't really want to like have my swarm host be like one squad that goes everywhere and sets up and does a thing over here, does a thing over there, etc. Like, I'm not that interested in that being the way that I use them. But that said, I really don't need them to be flying. Like, I don't know that that really helps with what I want to do, which is defend bases mostly and deal with enemies that I am already fighting. I'm gonna go with the guys that can warp around. I feel like for the purposes of defense, these guys are the defense experts. You know, they can, where you need defense, they can be there. And if you need extra defense in a certain place, you can uproot some guys, send them over, and they'll be set up in a jiffy. That's pretty decent. I still think for these guys, I want to have the pressurized glands so as to be able to handle any type of thing that comes my way.
Kerrigan, what happened? Is Raynor alive?
Well, Stukov, I'm glad you asked. Yes, Raynor is alive. He is kind of upset with how we did a whole Zerg campaign without his approval, you know, on his behalf, but he'll get over it, and I'm sure by the end of the overall StarCraft II 3 campaign set, he will understand, and we will all be happy that Kerrigan has done the whole Zerg campaign, because if she hadn't, the Protoss would die in a whole horrible fight, as we saw in the Protoss mini-campaign in Wings of Liberty, so yeah. That's gonna do it for tonight. Let me, I'm gonna move over to the left corner. I like to be in the left corner when I do my, like, end of stream type stuff. Let me pull out the old card. And you know what? Also, I'm just gonna do a save real fast. Right before end game. Yeah, okay. Well, folks, I will be back on Thursday with something or other. I'm thinking with being still somewhat sick, let's maybe do a more relaxed stream. There's some N64 online games I'm kind of curious about. 1080 snowboarding and Harvest Moon 64. I'm thinking maybe we'll check those two games out, and I might hop into the third one also, just for like a little minute or two, you know, just to go like, this game is still kind of weird, right? It's just as weird here as it is on Rare Replay, right? Yes? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and send y'all off then. I'll be back on Thursday with, I think that... I'm thinking for the Game of the Year thing, let's do that the Thursday...
We will never conquer our enemies by doing...
Quiet you. We will do the other thing, we'll do the Game of the Year catch-up thing, like, in a week's time. Let me see who's online right now. A lot of folks are online. I see someone doing Zero Mission. Axel SR. That sounds good. I like Zero Mission. I'd like to see Zero Mission. I'm just gonna send y'all over there. That sounds fine to me. Okay, folks, I'll see you on Thursday for some sort of something. I don't know exactly yet, but probably Harvest Moon and 1080 snowboarding and Jet Force Gemini. Maybe I'll play some other old games as well. You know, kind of whatever I feel like on Thursday. We'll see. We'll see. The next StarCraft stream will probably be the last. I say will probably be the last. Will definitely be the last Heart of the Swarm stream. After which I will have to figure out what the next playthrough is. But the next playthrough will be starting like after, like sometime around New Year's Day. So we got a while until I have to decide on something. I suppose. I'm gonna pull up that stream now on my phone. Perfect. I'm gonna get it so that I am ready to end the stream. Also perfect. Okay, folks. I'll see you on Thursday with that. I'll be also back on Friday for viewer levels. And the final Heart of the Swarm stream will be a week from now, next Monday. And, yeah, fun. I'll see y'all Thursday, 8 p.m. Central. Almost said 6. 8 p.m. Central. See you then. Bye, folks. I'm just going to wait until the raid goes. Bye, folks.